1.3, the same process of discovery mentioned above happened in Bitcoin and the internet in general. Fortunately, I was alive when these things happened. For example, in 1994, Google, Netflix, and Facebook did not exist, but as time passed, the technology evolved, new use cases were discovered and built by startups and developers. In the case of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is already 12 years old, and only now institutions, corporations, and governments are discovering its use cases, to the point that the US government, in a huge bill, there was a huge fight of how to regulate crypto. So we are already in a point where crypto is an established technology, is the future, and even the US government has started to fully regulate it, indicating that it's an established technology and it's here to stay for the future. But what I mean here in this point is that in 1994-95, I was using Yahoo when I was buying with credit card some things on Office Max, for example. And we never imagined that something like Google would exist. With all, I mean, Google today, you press any word and it's incredible how it searches the whole world, and it brings you exactly what you're looking for. I mean, that kind of technology is incredible. Netflix, that we were going to be watching TV on your computer, or even the iPhone. I mean, in those days that we were going to be watching Netflix in my phone, and today 70% of activity occur in these computers, in these phones, and 30% in laptops or other computers, desktops like this one that I'm using. So we couldn't even imagine. So it's not that a technology is invented and everybody starts building. No, the technology is invented. First it was used for email, the internet. Then it was discovered for Yahoo and news. Oh, let's send photographs, and then for more, and then for social media. Social media was a total revolution. It was called Internet 2.0. And then the mobile revolution. It came after Steve Jobs invented the iPhone, 2007. And now we have the blockchain, and the internet today is practically where we run our lives, no? And everything is going to be on the internet, and everything that is smart contracts and money within the internet is going to be in technologies like Bitcoin. And this is why it takes a while. I put this here, this S-curve, which is the way it happens now. You start here, and all these years, people are discovering it, etc. And we are more or less here in terms of blockchain and in an ETC, and in the future, in this process, it's going to go to trillions of dollars. Both Bitcoin and ETC and Ethereum and Cardano and DOT, they're all going to go to trillions of dollars, and people are going to discover, developers and market and users and providers and startups are going to discover that, oh, these things are for different things. It's not that we have to do everything on Ethereum. It's not that we have to do everything in Bitcoin like the maximalists. No, you are going to do some things on layer 2 proof POS. You're going to do other things on base layer proof of work. You're going to do other things on the third layer, and the fourth layer, which is the interfaces, the wallets and the retail providers, or the end user providers, because it's going to be retail, enterprise, government. They're all going to use that fourth layer, which are going to be the interfaces. Those guys are also going to do cross-sell and machine learning and provide amazing services that today we haven't even imagined. And this is what's going to happen in this discovery process with ETC.